So the pattern that we are working on is a simplicity pattern. It's 883, and see, there's very many options, but we are doing F right here, and I will show you step by step how to make them. I'm making them with my mom for to get good at zippers. We're both like about zippers, so we want to try that out. And then also I'm gonna make them for Megan's swag bags for her birthday. Once we're done with those, I think our next route is the tote once we mastered zippers. And I've made a bunch for my friends and for the swag bags and just for me. I've made a bunch for the boys. Our neighbor was over, and it's a 7-year-old little boy, same age as Owen, my oldest, and they helped me cut out fabric and pick out fabric for the inside and the out. The great thing about this bag, it has an inside too, so you can do contrasting fabrics. Very nice ones that mirror each other, but I love to try this tote because I actually use a ton of totes, and if I could have ones for the kids and then I could have ones for me for shopping, that would be great. Always get patterns when they're on sale. This one, let me see. Where does it say? Yeah, so right here it says $19.95. So $20 for this pattern, which it comes with a whole bunch of different options: wallets, smaller bags, totes, little longer, maybe paintbrush bags, and then the little makeup bag. So it comes with a lot of options, but $20 for just the pattern alone without buying the fabric, and we all know fabric is expensive. So just wait until they're on sale about twice a month. Joann Fabrics, Hobby Lobby, all of them have their patterns on sale. So I just waited, and they're normally like $1.99 or 99 cents when they're on sale. So when they go on sale, I kind of just go through the whole magazine and see which ones I like and just pull them. And so as you can see over here, this is my craft room. As you can see, very messy. There's fireworks in my craft room for some reason. But see, I just have boxes. These are all clothing ones. So if I just saw something that I liked, like I didn't need the Renaissance Festival then, but I might need it next summer. Costumes, jackets for the kids, aprons, that kind of thing. And they were only 99 cents. So as you can see, I have a bunch. So eventually I will get to them. But just buy them when they're on sale and then hold them for when you think you're going to need them. $1.99 or 99 cents is way better than paying $20. All right, so we're making these little bags. They're super easy. You cut out, now there's a pattern. I'll put the pattern link down below. But just wait till Hobby Lobby, Michaels, or AC Moore have a sale on patterns. They normally twice a month have a sale on different types of patterns. So it could be like McCall's or so on and so forth, Simplicity or whatever kind of company. But they'll be from like 99 cents or $1.99. Normally they're like 13 or 14 bucks, so that's a really great deal. So with the zippers, all right, so we have this interfacing on the inside. This makes it thick. Now you don't have to have this. Hold on, it's connected to the thing. So it's just this, it makes it stiff and sturdy. So it's just this little kind of hard paper-ish type of thing. And you can get it where it can be iron on both sides or iron on one side. I just got the one that's one side, and you just cut it out and iron it to whatever fabric you want. This is going to be the inside of the bag. This will be the outside, so you have a nice lining. And it's actually not that hard. Sometimes if you see a bag with lining, you think it's much harder. So to do the zipper, you want to make sure, I don't know if you can see it right here. I'm going to try to get closer to the light. You want to make sure that the zipper part, where the little pole is out towards the outside fabric. So you put that down. You put the zipper pole facing the outside fabric, and then we're going to put this inside out on top of it and pin it. And we will sew that. Then we will flip it over once that's sewed, and it will be like that, and then we'll do it on the other side. I'll show you once we get started. All right, so once you have that done, you zip this up and you flip it over, so it's just the zipper on the top part. fabric down like this. Isn't this fabric beautiful? And match this up so that way the inside fabric is, they're looking at each other, and then your outside fabric will be looking at each other as well. You will line all this up so the zipper is even with the fabric, just like that, and then I'll pin that. And you see in between here is where the zipper is, so that you're not, not putting your pins in the actual zipper part. I'm doing all the pinning parts, and then Mom's over here sewing. Hi, Mom. Hey. So she's sewing, and we just keep going back and forth. So we have a whole stack right here of all these bags all pinned. So I give her one. She sews one side of the zipper or the bag. She gives it to me. I line these up. I pin them while she's sewing another one. So we'll just keep going back and forth, and then we'll get a whole stack, and then I will press them, and then we'll start sewing the sides, and I'll show you how we do that. These corners are a little different. You can just have a straight bottom bag, but these corners are a little different. So the bottom of your bag will lay flat, and it'll have these cute little corners, so you can just put it on top of the table and let it sit. So now that both sides are sewn, as you can see, the zipper is right here, and this is the outside of the bag, and this will be the inside. Fun fabrics. So what we're going to do now is iron it. So now I just ironed this open, and then Mom will do a top stitch right here just to finish the bag and make it look very professional. And then that way this fabric over time won't get in the way of your zipper. So now that the zipper's been sewn on, and you can see right here, we ironed it and then we sewed it right there so it's nice and finished. You flip it inside out, so the zipper's on the inside. The two inside fabrics are facing each other. The two outside fabrics are facing each other. I'm going to straighten them out and pin them on either side. You're going to leave this open and the bottom open so we can do these corners. But I'm going to pin these sides on either side here, all four sides. Alright, so once the zipper is in and these are sewn, and like we just did before, the insides go together. The insides go together and the outsides go together. Now, before you pin it, you want to make sure the zipper is open. Because once we sew the sides and the bottom, if you don't leave the zipper open when you go to fold it inside out, then you're not going to be able to get your hand through. So fully open the zipper and then put this over and pin them. Straighten them out first and then pin them and then pin them, pin them, pin them. So as you can see, we've sewn up the one side, down the bottom, fully across. We'll sew this other side, and then you're going to leave, just going to sew a little bit here and leave enough to get your hand through so you can pull the whole thing inside out. So this is the inside and the bag is on the outside. That's why you have to leave that zipper open. Okay.
So we're going to make the flat bottom corner. So what you do is you pull the two pieces of material apart and pinch them together, and then you're going to want to separate your seams. The second seam, and then you're going to get it all situated. Make sure none of your fabric is pinched, and then you're going to sew in probably about 1/4 of an inch to 1/8 of an inch across this. So you want to go a little forward, and I always go a little back to lock it in, and then you just go right across. And I go back again just to secure it. Then you cut it, the threads, so it's all locked in. And then I just take it and I open it up a little bit to make sure I don't have any material, and I cut the excess off. So after you get done, you'll have like a flat bottom. You'll see that it's flat. And now you can turn it inside out.
So now that we've sewn the edges on all 4 sides, now I'll stick my hand through here, and this is why you needed to keep that zipper open, because if the zipper wasn't open, you'd get your hand in and then it would be stuck and you wouldn't have a bag, you'd be done, and you'd be like, okay, this is scrap material now. So the fact that you open the zipper, your hand's gonna go all the way through and you're just gonna pull it inside out. So now you have the outside and the inside. We are going to sew up this little open part right here, and then we can put the inside, the lining in there, and then zip it up and you'll have your bag. So now that you've sewn the top shut, we had to use black because that's what we had, but it's going to be the inside of the bag, so I'm not too concerned. Plus, this is my own personal bag. I'm not giving this one to anyone, so it's all right. So you're just going to turn this inside out. You really want to push these corners down because the inside is what has the lining, and so it's a little stiffer. And once that's done, you have this cute little bag that lays down flat at the bottom. And see these cute edges? Now, if you want to hand stitch the inside to the outside just to make it a little so the outside doesn't move as much, because you can, if you have it and you can feel it, it's a little off from the inside. So if you want to hand stitch it, just pick where there's like the pattern gets a little crazy and just hand stitch it really quick, so it's nice and shut. But you can fit quite a bit in here. And their cute little bag, the polka dotty inside, and with Christmas trees on the outside.